Welcome back, everybody, to my Halloween special, in which we're going to play a couple of Sega Game Gear games. The first of which is Jeopardy. So let's see how it goes, shall we?
Jeopardy!
Taking on Jill today. Water begins with Z. Bestsellers, love, medicine, music, astronomy. Begins with Z 100.
The answer is
Tyrone Power, Guy Williams, and George Hamilton have all played this foxy Spanish Robin Hood. Who is Zorro?
yes. The answer is
His follies made him rich. Who is Ziegfeld?
you are right.
Begins with Z for 3.
The answer is
Hope and Crosby's road led to this East African island. What is Zanzibar?
yes.
Begins with Z for 4.
The answer is
TV senior FBI agent who's also a junior. Who is Ephraim Zimbalist Jr.?
you are right. The answer is
When in Rome, his name was Jupiter. Who is Zeus?
correct. The answer is
She's the author and subject of First Lady from Plains. Rosalind Carter. Okay.
yes. The answer is
He wrote Sophie's Choice. William Styron.
correct. The answer is
This beloved novel won a 1937 Pulitzer Prize and became an acclaimed film. What is Gone with the Wind?
You are right. The answer is...
The first president Theodore White wrote about the making of. John F. Kennedy. Okay.
Correct. The answer is...
Author of Tough Guys Don't Dance, he fears his notoriety has diminished his book sales. Norman Mailer. Alright.
The answer is...
Water's solid form. What is ice?
Yes. The answer is...
Where 97% of all Earth's water is located. What are the oceans?
Yes. The answer is...
Named for a region of France, it's any deep water well. What is an artesian well?
You are right. The answer is...
They sing cool water. Who are the sons of the pioneers?
Correct. The answer is...
Freezing, distillation, and electrodialysis are three types of this process. What is desalination?
Yes. The answer is...
Patient isolation. What is a quarantine?
answer is
Season when a young man's fancy lightly turns to thoughts of love. What is spring?
you are right.
Oh. I see what happened there.
The answer is
He wrote Love Story.
yes. The answer is
Philia and eros are words for different types of love in this language. What is Greek?
correct. The answer is
Since 71, these authors of human sexual response have been viewing it from a married perspective. Oh, Masters and Johnson. Alright.
the answer is
Psychoanalyst Erich Fromm defined love as giving in this popular 1956 work. The Art of Loving.
you are right. The answer is
Anti-malarial drug present in tonic water.
correct.
Quinine, yep.
The answer is
Cuban doctor Carl Finley was the first to discover they transmitted yellow fever. What are mosquitoes?
yes. The answer is
Greek physician who coined the words chronic, relapse, and convalescence. Who is Hippocrates?
you are right. The answer is
France was the first major European surgery to forbid them to practice surgery. What are barbers?
correct. The answer is
Satellite, which is silvery or blue, depending on the song. What is the moon?
yes. answer is
Song about celestial bank you can rain on. Song about celestial rain you can bank on. My bad. What is pennies from heaven?
yes. The answer is
Song about what you could do unless you'd rather be a pig, a mule, or a fish. What is swinging on a star?
you are right. The answer is
In Aquarius, the planet which aligns with Mars. What is Jupiter?
yes. The answer is
Unlike its namesake, this 50s pop group showed up more often than 76 years. Who are Bill Haley and the Comets?
yes.
Double Jeopardy time coming up. Bears, alright, for 200. Let's try that one.
The answer is
A small scout or a baby bear. What's a cub?
yes. The answer is
Because bears are born in this season, they can nurse while their mother sleeps. What is winter?
yes. The answer is
Bear with a dangerous reputation and Dan Haggerty's Adams. What's a grizzly?
yes. The answer is
Fur on the soles of their feet keep them warm and help them walk on ice. What are polar bears?
correct. The answer is
Western state once known as the Bear Flag Republic. What is California?
Yes.
So we know fish is a category, but what other categories we have? Former occupations, sports, sevens, and Edison. I'll take Edison for 200.
The answer is
New Jersey town he was wizard of. What is Menlo Park?
correct.
Edison for 4.
The answer is
Edison felt this. His handicap made it easier to concentrate. What is deafness?
correct. The answer is
Commissioned to improve it, Tom added a carbon transmitter which increased its audibility. What is a hearing aid?
no.
Oh no. The telephone. Oh, okay. It's all good. It's all good. Keep it going.
The answer is
Edison defined it as 1% inspiration and 99% perspiration. What is genius?
you are right. The answer is
This large city's downtown area was first to be lit by an Edison Central Power Station. What is New York?
you are right. The answer is
Fish travel in these educated circles. What are schools?
you are right. The answer is
The King James Bible says his captor was a great fish. Who is Jonah?
yes. The answer is
Good eating fish that comes with a small mouth or a large mouth. What is a bass?
correct. The The answer is.
As lungs are to a human, these are to a fish. What are gills?
You are right. The answer is.
Caribbean island home of Hemingway's Old Man Who Lost His Fish to Sharks. What is Cuba?
Correct. The answer is.
Former New York lawyer who stated his case on Monday Night Football for 13 years. Howard Cosell. Oh, okay.
The answer is.
President who was once a Kansas City haberdasher. I'm just going to say who was Harry Truman.
Correct.
Alright.
The answer is.
Altar boy and seminarian who became an infamous Soviet dictator. Who was Stalin?
Yes. The answer is.
Former Washington Senator's pitching prospect, now longtime Caribbean dictator. Who is Fidel Castro?
Yes. The answer is.
While observing God and men at Yale, this conservative spokesman taught Spanish there. William Buckley.
Yes. The answer is.
Boxers defeated by this brown bomber were named Bum of the Month. Joe Louis.
Yes. The answer is.
Number of fouls allowed a player in pro basketball. What is 4?
No.
No. Six.
The answer is.
Though 7 NHL teams are based in Canada, only this city's team is called the Canadiens. What is Montreal?
You are right. The answer is...
After Babe Ruth replaced him in the Yankee outfield, he became the NFL's Papa Bear. Who is George Halas?
Correct. The answer is...
83 Major League players voted this St. Louis manager the best in the big leagues. Whitey Herzog.
Yes. The answer is...
Dion Cola. What is 7-Up?
Yes. The answer is...
Baseball's coffee break. What's the 7th inning stretch?
Yes.
600.
The answer is...
In the title of a 1954 film, 7 brides were found for 7 of these. What are brothers?
You are right. The answer is...
Observing the Sabbath on Saturday, these Christians believe Christ will return in person. Who are the Seventh-day Adventists?
Correct.
Now the last clue.
The answer is...
Actor who is behind the 7 Faces of Dr. Lau. Who is Tony Randall?
Yes.
So I have $30,400. Jill has $4,274. Let's play Final Jeopardy. Okay, let's see how it goes. Let's play.
The answer is...
Illinois family that included a vice president, governor, UN ambassador, and US senator. I don't have any idea.
The answer is
The Stevensons. Okay, I would not have gotten that. So I know I'm wrong, but I'm still the winner, so it doesn't matter either way. I win with $27,467.